Everybody, and you're listening to the Jazz Show at 88.3 WXOU, where we have a great variety of music, and we have a very special guest in here, Perry.
Yes. What up, world?
He is the owner of Native Kings, right?
Yes,
In
ma'am.
Pontiac, Michigan.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So when did you start? When did you create your creation?
I kind of been talking about my creation since I was in middle school, probably like 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and then I finally put it together. I say in 2013, 2014, I had a girl by the name of Amanda McCrae put the design together for me, and I took it from there.
Sweet. So you had a dream in middle school.
Yes.
Why? How? Why? Tell us about it. Tell us your dream.
I don't have nothing against Detroit or anything like that, but like when I was in middle school and stuff like that, people used to always come to school rocking Detroit this and Detroit that. So I kind of wanted to just create something for the city to rock, you know.
And Pontiac.
Yeah, in Pontiac.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in Pontiac. So you know, when I was in school, I always used to have this vision that I can create basically a Pontiac basketball team, football team with my brand. You know what I'm saying? We still got a long way to go. Maybe one day we can do that. But the first logo was a lion, and it basically say Pontiac made with Native Kings on the ears or whatever like that. So I mean, it took off. When I first put that logo out, people loved it. We had lovely sales or whatever like that. It went through the roof. People liked it because it was dedicated to Pontiac North and Pontiac Central.
When did that happen?
That happened in 2015.
2015.
Yeah.
Wow, so last year.
Yeah,
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that was pretty dope. But basically it was also to for the city to benefit off of, for me to be able to have funds to do stuff for the city.
Mm-hmm.
So I started coming up with, I was already doing like, prior to that, this is my 4th year doing that, looking out for the community far as like doing less fortunate dinners,
Mm-hmm.
Doing park cleanups, feeding the homeless, the less fortunate, I like to say.
Why?
Because
Because
I look at myself, I look at it like if I was in those situations, what would I want people to do? I
Right.
wouldn't want just people just to give me money, you know what I'm saying? I wanted people, I started doing that LOB. I wanted people to come in and feel like they was at home.
Yeah.
You know, play cards, listen to music, get on the mic, sing, rap, play dominoes, eat food, take food with them. And we also had clothes as well. We started doing clothing drives, you know what I'm saying, all little type of things. And Steve Coleman used to donate food to me so I can give food away to the homeless,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, and the less fortunate. He still do it to this day. He's been doing it for 40 years, you know.
Wow.
So, and he learned from his father who's been doing it for 65 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, and I named the brand basically after my child. You know, it's Native Kings. Native mean one homeland. Kings mean kings is the new generation savior. So when I thought about it, I'm like, man, that mean everybody kid. You know, not just my child.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I just kind of took it and ran from there.
Wow. That's crazy. Claire, you got something?
What are you excited for? Like in the future, what is your next big thing?
I'm excited to put a community center in my city. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that is something we need.
Yeah, I think that's something that our city
It's great.
need. The seniors have 2 community centers that they can go to, but the youth basically don't have anywhere to go. They don't have a voice. You know what I'm saying? So we're looking at a building right now. We're talking about it. We're trying to have it up and running by August. And I'm also trying to get a community garden going. I just happened to get 3 lots that my brother donated to me. He bought them and put them in my name.
Wow.
So
Where?
It's on the corner of Anderson and Oscar, on
Okay.
the east side of Pontiac.
Okay. Wow, that's sweet.
Yeah. So I'm excited to get that up and going. My vision for that is basically to have a greenhouse on it. It's organic farming. We can teach kid farming, all that type of things, free classes. I know Campy Russell, he's doing a program like that as well. But I want to hire less fortunate people to work for me and kids so they able to generate money back into Pontiac, because lately they hire people from outside of Pontiac, so therefore when you hire people from outside of Pontiac, all they're doing is going right back outside of Pontiac to spend that money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're not really spending that money in the city, and the city needs that. So, because as they say, we fell in, you know what I'm saying, we not really looking like how we look in our cities, dirty, whatever. But I look at the beauty. I look at it from 10 years from now, 5 years from now, how it's going to look. Not just now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I have a vision.
Wow.
Yeah.
So who helped you get to where you are right now? Or was it all on yourself?
No, it wasn't just all on myself. It's just me talking to people. You can have a dream. Everybody can say that they did it by themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's just people, I guess. I don't know what it is when people say that, but it's no I in team. You know what I'm saying? And I have a team.
Say it again.
It's no I in team. I have a team of people, you know. My girl Asia, my boy Keon. I got people like DJ Kobe, Steve Coleman, Ray Jones. You know, I got many people. I got Elevated Minds, Ray Love, Terrence. You know what I'm saying? We come together as a collective few. You know, my mom, she really pushed me the hardest. She always say, man, you could do it, you could do it, you could do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? My mom is pushing 60. You know, I'm 24. So my mom always constantly stay on me about what I can do. If this is what I'm going to do, I can roll with it. I started off in cosmetology school doing hair, you know, for people. So if I can do hair for people and it make people smile, well, how about doing charity work or making clothes? You know, I still can get the same happiness, the same feeling also from that person, you know. So.
That's sweet. I feel like a lot of people are afraid to take risks, whether it be like you're going to be an artist or in your case, you know, go out and help the community and whatnot. What made you step outside your box and be like, okay, I'm going to be the one to do this?
Even though people tell me it's people doing it, I feel like no one was doing it. And when I say that, I mean people my age. They wasn't doing it. You know what I mean? And I feel like it was needed because I used to go to the city council meetings. That's every Thursday at 6 p.m.
I see you on Facebook.
Yeah, downtown Pontiac.
Uh-huh.
So it's like when I was there, I'll be listening to the elders and the seniors talking, saying that they waiting for youth, you know, in this generation to step up. And I had been doing this for 4 years, so people in my group was pushing me to get to the mic and talk. So I felt like, okay, it's time. So I got to the mic and I spoke, and I was speaking directly to those people. I wasn't trying to be on TV. It wasn't no propaganda. It wasn't for me to get no recognition for what I do. And I just wanted them to know that I was here. We was here as a unit. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to see how I can help and assist. You know, if elderly and disabled people need their yards cut for free, that's what I'm going to do. You know, I appreciate the donations, but I'm going to keep doing it. People in Flint need water.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get them water every month. And I've been doing that for 8 months. It's going on 9 months. You know, so that's pretty much it. Like, I love my city. I love people. I don't care if you did anything wrong to me, you crossed me, anything like that. Like, I still love you. You know what I'm saying? The world is too short. You know? So.
Yeah. So with the, I want to bounce back to the Flint water crisis. Do you feel like a lot of people are forgetting about it? And if you feel that way, how do you deal with it?
The way I look at it is, what if that was Pontiac? How would you feel? So that's how I take it. I try to take, okay, if this was my city, I wouldn't want people pulling up in a U-Haul truck delivering water to me. You know what I'm saying? I want you to come. I don't want you to come with no cameras. I don't want you to come with, you know, taking pictures or anything like that. I want you to come hear my story, and I want you to tell other people. Like when I went there, it was people talking about how they had 3-4 homes, and they all had to move out of those homes into one. So you got 10 adults staying in one house and 16 kids.
Wow.
Which is deep, you know what I'm saying? So you going through 6 cases of water a day. That's just bathing. You know what I'm saying? What about cooking? You know what I'm saying? That's deep. You gotta constantly remind the kids not to wash their hands in the water, not to brush their teeth in the water. You know what I'm saying? Not to cook in the water. Like you talking about little bitty kids that don't know no better to just go turn on the water. What if it's hot or cold? Whatever like that. You got it's a woman house that I went to and I was talking to her, and she's fighting a lawsuit right now through the city because she has lead poisoning. There was another house that I went to that her fiance just passed away from lead poisoning. They got a lawsuit against the city. So I look at it like, and then there's some people like, man, I'm mad because my grandmama got to go through this. So like, dang, your grandmama got to go through this. Like you talking about someone who's 80 years old, 70, 90 years old, they got to deal with this situation, this crisis. She don't know nothing about this, but if you Google it, they don't talk about it, but the situation in Flint been happening since 1972, and nobody ever talks about it. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So it's serious, and if I'm going to do anything, you know, I'm gonna make sure I get my Googles up first. You know, I get my knowledge up first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Before you jump right into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, when the crisis came out about the Ice Mountain water, how it had lid, and then they was giving it back to it. Even now, when you look at the news, they talk about how the water is safe to drink and stuff like that. But when I go talk to the Flint natives, they're like, man, they want us to drink this water and it's still poison.
Did Snyder ever drink that water?
I'm not sure. I know Barack Obama did though.
He barely did. He took a sip. That was it.
Yeah,
And then he put it back down.
Yeah.
Spit it out.
He said, "You didn't drink that water."
You know, so I just do it. I just really do it for the love, man. Not the love for myself, for the love for people. You know, I like helping kids. I like helping people who may be in less fortunate situations. I'm less fortunate. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. I won't. If I was walking down the street or if I needed water or whatever like that, I want people to look out for me the same way. So how do you do that? I'm a, you know, look out for people. You know what I'm saying? I love people. Jesus wasn't like that. You know, the Most High wasn't like that. Muhammad wasn't like that. It's easy to be a Lil Wayne or a Jay-Z or a Beyonce, but if you set the standards really high, like, that's how I want to be. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that I'm the most holiest, you know what I'm saying, or the most religious, but what I'm saying is that somebody got to look out for the people. And, you know, Muhammad Ali said that, Malcolm X said that, you know, Martin Luther. It's many people who said that. Marcus Garvey, Rosa Parks. So I try to, my brand is called Native Kings, Native Queens. So I can't be out here calling myself a king. I can't be out here calling my brand it's Native Kings or Native Queens if I'm not out here doing what the kings before me or the queens before me did. You know what I'm saying? They paved the way for me to be where I'm at or do what I'm doing.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're inspiring me over here. I feel like I need to up my life
Step
a
my
little
game
bit.
up. So for people that want to get involved, is there a way for others, like listeners, to get involved in this?
Yeah, I got a crew. I mean, it's not my crew. I hate to say my crew, but it's a crew of individual, like-minded people like me called Elevated Minds. And you can reach us. You can go to our Facebook pages. My name is Perry Native Kings Earl on Facebook. On Instagram, it's Native Kings _Perry. You can go to Denzel Patrick page, Extraordinary Zell, Ray Love, Terrence. It's a couple of us. You know, you can reach through us. You can go to Keon Spate page. You can go to Asia Wiggins page. You can go to DJ Kobe page, and you can reach him.
Yeah. So basically, like, if you need more information, there's tons of ways
To get to
go
us.
out there and reach people. Jake, you got something to
I
say?
know you talk a lot about like everything besides the clothes, but where do you go and find these clothes? Where can people go out and buy the clothes?
I have a store on Elizabeth Lake Road.
I need to go see it.
Yeah, it's across from, if you're familiar with Pontiac, that's across from the old Ponderosas. But if you're not, if you know where Summit Place Mall is at,
Okay.
it's across from there, right by Summit Place Kia. Or you can look me up once again, Native Kings _Perry. You can get with me on there, and we can work it out. I make custom clothes. I don't have a website. I like to control everything that I do. So that's how I do it. You know, you can come see me. I like to meet. You know, I don't like to say fans, but people who's interested in my brand. You know what I'm saying? Because we can build. I never know, you know, what people have to offer me or I have to offer them. You know what I'm saying? So
how would you describe like the style of the brand?
the style is,
Clothes
I should
themselves.
say streetwear.
Streetwear.
You know what I'm saying? It's that's pretty much it. I got clothes with crowns on it or whatever. And basically the whole idea of the crown is basically just honoring John Michel Basquiat. You know, John Michel Basquiat was a famous painter who never got credit for what he did. He used to go around doing paint. He'd be sitting right here right now doing and drawing and whatever. And people used to go sell that for $1,500. You know, $3,000. And people never ever gave him his credit for what he did at all. So it's just my way of honoring him. And certain people like Campy Russell, Penguin Thomas, like these are Pontiac natives who they say you can't make it out of Pontiac, but these people made it out of Pontiac. Penguin Thomas is a 2-time former heavyweight champion of the world.
See, I don't know that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you got Elvis Jones. He was a musician. You know what I'm saying? Up on you got Hayes Jones. He had a community center, but is no longer around anymore. But these people, I like to give honor to. Pretty soon I have shirts with a crown over their head and a picture of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make money off them. Anytime you buy a shirt from me or anything from me, I take it and and I put back into my city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is my only job that I got. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make the best. You know what I'm saying? Also, if something happened to me, I want people to say great things to my child about me.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to be like, oh man, he was just money hungry. All he cared about was his brain.
Mhm.
You know, money, money, money. Like, no, that's not what I'm about. Of course, I got bills. Everybody got bills. But my first priority is my family and then my community. You know what I'm saying? Because when I walk down the street, I want people to be excited. What we doing today in the community? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I think that's the dope part about it. You know, getting the community back involved.
And would you plan on, if it gets more successful, moving out of Pontiac? Or
No.
would you like to stick in Pontiac?
No,
I was
Yeah.
just about to
Expanding.
ask that question.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
never
ask
want to
you.
move out of Pontiac. Now, travel, I would like to, I travel already, but
Mhm.
I like to bring my ideas back to the city.
Okay.
Because in other places, people are doing other things and that we're not doing. You know, like certain places you go, it's kids 6 years old speaking 3-4 different languages. Why are
Mhm.
kids not like that? So how can I develop a program, or how can we develop a program like that?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Or kids learn how to play soccer at such a young age, or swim. Most people here are interested in basketball and football, you know what I'm saying, or boxing. Like, let's bring something different to the table,
Mhm.
you know, gymnastics at that.
How do you feel when people are like, "Oh, I can't wait to stay out of Pontiac," or "I'll never move there again," or "I'll never move back there. There's nothing for me." How do you feel about that?
I can't say that I really feel any type of way. It just make me want to keep doing what I'm doing, because I constantly got that dream, that vision from 10 years from now that, you know, it's gonna be better than what it is. And they're gonna be like, dang, I should have stayed there. I should have stayed part of the grind, or I should have, you know, never said this and never said that. You know what I'm saying? I never can down anyone for their thoughts or for something that they don't know, because I didn't know at one time. So, you know,
So basically, until they wake up.
yeah, they wake
Yeah.
up and realize that they kind of part of the problem for real, because
Mm-hmm.
you can help out. You know what I'm saying? You can make it better. You sitting here down in the city talking about it. It's not on me to speak on that. You know what I'm saying? It's up to other people to say something to you, I guess, or for you to realize, like, man, I shouldn't have said that a year from now when you grow up. Because, like I said, when we was talking, you could read a book from now and it'll change your life, and then you'll read a book 2 months from now and it'll change you again. People got this problem of evolving or changing. Like, it's nothing wrong with changing. Who said that you had to stay the same? You still the same person. You just gaining knowledge. To treat it, you gonna let that tree over there evolve before you evolve, or that child upgrade before you upgrade. You can't let that happen. You gotta upgrade every single day. And I want to upgrade in my city. I want to be a part of its upbringing. Like, that's all I want to be. You know, I love my city. I ain't saying that I can't. My brother, you know, shout out to One Below. He travel all over the world and do what I'm doing. I'd rather stay here and do it. You know what I'm saying? That's all. You know, kids gonna remember Native Kings 20 years from now.
Yeah. So do you plan on opening up like several stores in Pontiac, or just one big one, or?
Eventually, just one big one, and I hope that I can get all Pontiac brands in there, not just my brand. You know, because I want people to know what all my friends do. You know, or all, if you want to call them competition, that too. But I don't call it competition, because competition is outside of Michigan or outside of Pontiac, if that's what you want to say. My brothers, my peers, my kings, my queens, we just people that just do. To me, we just all people that got the same mindset of creating clothes, that we want to rock our own wear. You know what I'm saying? We want other people to rock it too, instead of Jordan and Nike and other stuff like that. You know, I don't have competition. Like, we just people that just do the same
Unity.
thing. Yeah, we just unity.
Yeah. Sweet. So, if you don't mind me asking, but how much do you charge for?
Oh, my shirts?
Yeah, your shirts.
Some shirts is 20, and then some shirts I do 2 for 15 or 2 for 25.
That's not bad at
Yeah,
all.
you know, so that, you know, I used to have jerseys. I don't have anymore. I'm planning on dropping hats, like lighters, lunch boxes, and book bags pretty soon. So I'm trying to get that all together, but my hands is kind of tied because my job is working for the community. But
Right.
you know, I kind of gave it a break of making custom clothes for everybody and making flyers and banners and tickets. But my uncle, you know, Ray Jones, he still do it. He make pretty much anything dealing with graphics. You know, I just really want to focus on my brand and my community right now, because that's what's helping my community. You know what I'm saying? I got a 501 Nation of Kings, but that's really what I just do my community efforts, through, you know what I'm saying, to help me with that, my charitable events.
So being a young entrepreneur, do you feel like you're ever stretched? You ever stretch yourself too thin? Do you feel like you're doing too much? You don't get to relax? Because I know how it is. My dad owns his own business.
Yeah.
And I don't ever see him.
Yeah, my family feel that way. Of course, my girl feel that way. Like, I don't have enough time for my family. You know what I'm saying? I don't. And I don't wish I wish they'd be a part of it with me, because it's touching. You know what I'm saying? They do go to some places that I go, and they hear the stories that I hear, and we talk about it or whatever like that. But eventually I look at it like this: 10, 15 years from now, I will have time. Yeah, I missed out on some stuff, but we can catch up. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that's a good or a bad thing or anything like that, but right now, I just don't have time. You know what I'm saying? I want to make myself so busy that I don't want to fit in. You know what I'm saying? So, that's pretty much it.
And I don't know, because my dad, he's just so busy all the time. It's so hard to catch up with them. And even now, I mean, he's been running his business for like 20 years, and still, I can't, Sorry, Dad, if you're listening. I love you.
When I'm 34, I do want to take a break, and I want to take my family and travel around the world. You know what I'm saying? Right now, me and my family, we talking about ways that we could travel right now and still benefit the city, like leave on the weekend and come back Monday through Thursday, and still help the city out, but also travel to get the brand out there, let other people know. Yeah, I know if I had a website, it'd be like that, but I don't want to do that. I want to meet people. I always look at it like I was taught. I got an old soul. I was taught. I was raised around older folks my whole life. So, door to door, meeting people face to face in person. That's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I want to get to know the person who's buying my shirt, and I want them to know everything behind it. Yeah, I could put that on the website, but what if you actually meet the person in person? You know what I'm saying? You get to really kick it with them and get to know them instead of hearing about this and that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that.
Yeah. So, you're listening to The Jazz Show, and we have some amazing people in here, and I'm going to put some people on the spot. So, Asia? Wait, that's your name, right?
Yeah.
Asia? Come here. Come here, girl. How you doing?
I'm good.
That's cool. So, what do you do? What do you contribute to Native Kings?
Anything he asks you.
Yeah. So
nothing specific.
What are some of the things that you do, though?
Well, like the park cleanups that he does, I contribute with that if he needs me to go buy any supplies like mulch or go pick up rakes or anything. That's what I do.
Do you enjoy it? I mean, I feel like I would feel so awesome by the time.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. It makes your soul feel great, and it makes you happy to know that you're not just thinking about yourself.
Exactly. That's cool. Keon?
Yes.
Yeah, come here. Come on, Keon. Come over here. Uh-oh. All right. So, what do you do? Do you do anything he asks to, or?
Yeah, I actually just moved back from Kentucky.
Oh,
I've
sweet.
been living there for 11 years now.
Wow.
I've only been here for a week.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yes, now. Yeah, so I help out every time he called me anything. I told him I'd help out the community, everything.
Well, he visits all the time, so every time he come back in town, he always there with me.
Are you from Pontiac?
Yes, born and raised.
Okay, cool. Except for the last. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, do either of you have any wow moments where you were like, wait, this is what I meant to be doing,
Yeah. Anybody can speak.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, you can say last week I was at Popeye's Chicken. I walked in and the man was like, "Hey, you the guy that be on the Pontiac channel always talking. This meal's on me." You know what I'm saying? Or, people are always being. I guess because I went to the city council meetings. I be talking on them, talking on TV or however you want to say it. That people are aware and they start to look out for me because they know that I'm a face that's always in the community. and they see what I'm trying to do. They see that I'm consistent. They see that I'm not playing around with this. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, it's people inbox me all the time or hit me up on Instagram and they tell me like, man, like you really, you know, trying to save the world or you changing. I go play basketball at LA Fitness last week, you know, Leon can tell you. There's kids up there like, man, you gonna be the next mayor, man. You gonna be the next mayor. And I'm like, that's dope, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be the mayor.
I was gonna ask you, is that something you want to do?
Maybe when I'm 50, but
why?
Not now. I'll be the youngest though. You know, Mr. Williams, Mr. Kerman Williams always tell me that, but nah. They shaped me and groomed me like Maddie Hatcher. She used to be the city commissioner. She wants me to adopt her park. She wants to shape and groom me to be the next city council member and stuff like that. But I'm just not ready. I'm 24 years old and I'm still chasing this dream, and I'm on this roller coaster. So I just want to make it to the finish. I hate roller coasters, by the way.
I hate roller coasters too. Is it the stomach drop?
Yes. I hate that part.
It's not even the heights, is it?
No.
No, it's not the
Going
heights.
upside down is cool, but the stomach drop
The stomach,
part.
I can't handle it.
Yeah.
I can't even go over a railroad track.
Yeah.
I can't, you know, on Baldwin, that little dip
Yeah.
before you get to the Verizon store.
Oh man, that's nothing right there. But see the point, we went to CJ Barrymore's and I was squeezing my girl's hand like when we went down the dip. And once we got down, I was like, that wasn't so bad. She was like, man, you almost broke my fingers. Yeah, I know.
No
Yeah.
stomach drops. No.
Yeah.
I can't even ride swings.
Right.
It's that bad, yeah.
Oh no, I can do swings.
I'd be like, oh
I just can't do roller coasters.
Oh,
Oh man.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So, wow.
Your favorite quote, like an inspirational quote, that's your favorite?
Don't let no one put a ceiling on your sky. Ever.
I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah.
Who's that from?
I liked
Yes.
it.
I don't know who it's from, you know what I'm saying, but Dr. Doris Taylor, one of the city council members, always tell me that, and I strongly believe in that. You know, and I feel like people always trying to change who they are for people. Like, I feel like you should just be who you are. You know what I'm saying? We rocking in the USA, so just rock in the USA. Be the best at who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all you could do. It's impossible to please everybody. It's impossible. Like, that's the thing. Like, you have to give back to the community and the kids. You know, you can look at Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. They community build a platform for them to perform. You know what I'm saying? Now you watching them, they performing. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. My city is building a platform for me, and I'm performing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no rapper or no singer or anything like that, but you know, I'm in my community, an activist, if that's what you want to call it.
There you go. That was the word I was looking for. Yeah. Okay, so what if Donald Trump becomes president?
Oh.
Oh man. If Donald Trump becomes president, I want to move to Canada.
No, you gotta stay here for the city.
Right.
You gotta
But
be
I love my
quiet.
city so much, I have to stay here and just
Bring it
suffer
over.
and deal with it, you know. But I got faith in the Most High that that's not gonna happen.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I already spoken to existence.
Yeah. But if you
It's
listen
not
to
gonna
everything
happen.
he's saying everything from Hitler. I'm just
Yes.
gonna leave y'all
Yeah,
with
he
that,
is.
and y'all go study that because
There was a video on Facebook that I watched, and this guy was asking people, or reading quotes to people, and they're like, so Donald Trump said this, do you support it? Oh yeah, I do. And then he was like, well, Hitler actually said. They're like, oh, well,
Wow.
Yeah.
Never mind.
that's what I'm saying.
They're like,
People
oh.
don't know.
no, they don't
They
know.
don't. They just
People
listen
are
to
ignorant.
Yeah, they just listen to what the preacher say. You know what I'm saying?
Jumping
the
on
preacher.
the bandwagon.
Yeah, they don't even go study. And then half the stuff that on Sunday when the preacher be talking, or if it's Monday, Tuesday, whatever your belief is, or if it's the president talking, or the candidate running for president, they don't practice that Monday through Saturday. Or, you know what I'm saying? They just be like, hey, you know, that's what it is, and I'm gonna run with it. Some people be disappointed, upset. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna go to church and you're gonna be up there clapping with the preacher in the pulpit and all that stuff, make sure you practice that Monday through Saturday. We got a whole, like, so what stuff don't go your way. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole life ahead of you. You know what I'm saying? To change that. You know what I'm saying? To make it better. Or if you know something goes wrong, once you figure out that lesson in that, you know what I'm saying, and then ask the Most High for strength. You know what I'm saying? So.
Do you say the Most High to
God?
Yeah, as in, are you making it? Are you softening the tone for other people that don't specifically believe in God? Or
No, I always say I don't believe in religion. I believe in spirituality. You know, I feel like religion is a cult, it's slavery, and I feel like only thing that religion has in common is a book. So I'd rather be spiritual. You know, I don't want to be. I don't want to believe in a man. You know what I'm saying? I want to believe in the Most High.
Okay. Wow. Deep.
Yeah.
I feel like you should write a book.
Can you please? Are you working on that?
No.
What?
I hope somebody's working on it for me.
What?
Maybe one day. My cousin, Roy Miller, he writes books. You know, I don't like stepping on people's toes, but one day, a lot of people tell me that I should write a book, but not right now. I don't.
When is now?
Place is here, the time is now. I understand that, but just not now. You know, I'm gonna get it together soon. My girl, when I write something or do something, I ask her, do it sound right, it look right, whatever. She send it back like, you should have put it like this, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put it out in the air like that. You know. So before that, I gotta make sure everything is right. I got time to do that because I feel like if you're a writer, you're gonna write a book. You gotta go to like a cabin, you know, with a fireplace and have tea every day and your books of other people. Like that's how I feel if you gonna write a book. Like you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Nobody bothers you. You know what I'm saying? You got your family, y'all do what y'all do or whatever like that. But this is what you focus on right now. You know what I'm saying?
So how important is education to you? Do you think everybody should get good grades and then go to college and do all that stuff?
I feel like school isn't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I went to cosmetology school, but college, no. For the simple fact is, all that time that I spend in school, I could be learning that with different trades. You know, it's a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And
isn't that a book?
Yeah.
Heard of that.
And the guy in the story or whatever like that, he goes from different jobs, and the rich dad is proud of him, but the poor dad isn't. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is. I feel like every trade, like say for instance, raised bed gardens. I was trying to figure out how to build those myself or whatever like that. And my boy Micah Oliver, his dad Stanley Oliver, hit me up and was like, "Yo, man, I got a job for you." And this was on Monday, and I went to work to help him out on Tuesday. He was like, "You know, you want to come help?" I didn't know what I was gonna do. As soon as I got there, I was putting up walls. I learned how to build stairs, and I learned how to put wood together and how to do raised bed gardens. That's what I'm saying. The Most High. That's why I'm so inspired by the Most High because, I mean, I know everybody is not into Muhammad, but I'm into Muhammad, and he's how do I say? He's a messenger from Allah, the Most High. And you know, it's a story that goes like, you know, he was sitting at the table and the Most High was sitting in the corner, and people was throwing food at him. They was spitting on him. They was calling him all type of names, and people was like, "Where your God at now to help you?" You know, and the Most High was sitting in the corner. He was just smiling like, "Well done, my son." As soon as he fixed his lips to speak, the Most High walked away. So Muhammad got up and walked over to the door, and he said, "When I was sitting there, you know, taking all the abuse, all the criticism, you was like, 'Well done, my son.' As soon as I fixed my lips to defend myself, you walked away. Why?" Because he was like, "Why are you defending yourself against evil?" You know what I'm saying? I'm the greatest. I know everything. I'm God. I'm the Most High. I'm Allah. You know what I'm saying? You should worship me. But also when Muhammad died, his best friend came out and was like, "If you worship Muhammad, Muhammad wants you to know, you know, that Allah lives forever. That God lives forever." You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think that people shouldn't worship idols or celebrities or anything like that. You know, I like what Kendrick Lamar do. He got all his friends on the front of his album cover. I worship my friends and people in my real likes. You know, people care too much about the likes on Facebook and Instagram. Once you worship the real likes that's in your life that actually give you credit and attention, like, I think that's dope. You know what I'm saying? These people with you every day, they care about you every day. But you stuck on the net, the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, give praise to the people in your life, you know, in the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Because without him you won't wake up every day. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to argue with me, you got all my information, you know. So we can talk about it.
I feel like nowadays, especially, you know, you have the Kardashians, you have Beyonce, and everybody starts to dive into them. They don't really focus on themselves, or they try their best to be someone else when they can never be them.
Yeah.
So all of our attention is really shifted. I think it's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
They're doing it on purpose. They're doing it to distract us from the real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's reality.
Yeah.
You know, and it's almost like French fries, burger, and a Coke, or a milkshake. It's programming. What is TV? It's programming. You know, it's programming you to think or look at it a certain way. But I feel like it's some conscious people here, but I feel like Americans is the only people that think like that. I'm not dissing anybody. I'm not talking bad about anybody. But when you go overseas or you go other places, people don't think like that. You know, you got some men laying on other men's laps having a conversation. Some people think that's wrong or that's gay or whatever like that. You got men that's kissing other men on the cheek or whatever like that. That's just the way they greet each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that some men rock fanny packs or Daisy Dukes. Like, I don't think it's anything. If that's what you do, I'm not going to do that. But I'm saying, like, if that's what you do, that's cool. I don't have a problem with gay people at all. I got
no Native King fanny packs coming out soon?
Oh, that would be awesome.
You might get some of that, or Native Queen. You know what I'm saying? You might get some of that. But no, I don't have some gay people is my favorite people to be around. You know what I'm saying? They respect me and I respect them. But I like to be around them because look at it like this. They might still like to play 2K. They might still like Hot Cheetos. They might like getting girls for you. You know what I'm saying? And they the most honest, the realest people. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, that don't look right. Don't go out like that. Like, I respect that. Like, be honest with you. I don't have no problem telling a guy that you look nice today. No problem. I'm not gonna be like, oh, he's cute. I'm not about to do that. You know what I'm saying? I like your fit, bro. That's dope. That's cool with me. But that other stuff from straight on. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem against you guys. You know what I'm saying? You're some of my favorite people. I can't judge you. You know what I'm saying? I want people to judge me. So.
Right, because nobody's perfect.
No one.
No one at all. That's funny. So, and if this is too personal.
Okay.
But you said you're a spiritual person and whatnot. Do you think that how can I word this? Do you think
Don't hold back.
okay, so you don't mind gay people, you don't mind, you know.
No, I don't. I mean, I like women.
Do you, do you think it's basically like people are hypocrites when they go to church and they say that God loves mom, whatever, but yet they judge gay people when we all
I honestly
sin?
feel like the Most High loves everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High forgives. You know what I'm saying? Right now you might not know no better, but 10 years from now you might, you know what I'm saying? Look at it totally different. It's the same of not believing in the Bible and you atheist well, let me take that back. The Bible, the King James Version is something different. The Hebrew version is the real version that we all should be reading. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Far as that, like, I feel like God loves all his children. Right. And he's the only one that can forgive you. You know what I'm saying? But as you go on, you know what I'm saying, you got some of the I know what's a different word other than saying gay? I know people that go the opposite way from me. That's the most spiritual people in the world. You know what I'm saying? And I can't knock them for what they like. You know what I'm saying? Like, what, I'm gonna get mad at you because I don't like spaghetti and you like spaghetti? Like that don't make sense to me. Like, I don't get that. Like, you want to stop and beat this person up because of what he, you know what I'm saying? That don't make sense to me. Like, I love all people. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're suing me. Like, I love all people. I don't care. Life is too short, man.
To hate.
Yeah,
Say it again.
Yeah, life is too short to hate, man. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole life ahead of me.
I agree. Speaking of spaghetti.
No.
I hate spaghetti with a burning passion.
Oh my goodness.
My mom made spaghetti she made it every week. Spaghetti would last for 4 days.
Yes. People don't understand. People be like, "You're not black." I be like, "How? Ain't white people like spaghetti too.
It was an easy, cheap food to make, you
Right,
know, growing
yeah.
up. So
I love spaghetti. I mean, I don't like spaghetti unless you make the noodles without the sauce. Then I'm gonna eat the noodles and meat together and leave the sauce on the side.
what?
Yeah, I'm
Noodles and meat?
Yeah, like the spaghetti noodles.
Yeah.
Because you can get Alfredo sauce.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, I like
okay.
Alfredo
Alfredo
sauce.
I don't know what
Yeah,
the
that's
green
good.
sauce is called, but you can get that as well.
Green
It's
sauce?
some type of
Pesto.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
pesto. So I know, like my Muslim friends, they, my Muslim brother, like he, that's what they do, and they get the circle noodles and they eat it. I'm not a cook, so I don't know.
It's kind of
Wait, what's
yeah.
we should make a show for our cooking show.
really?
How to
We
make
should.
spaghetti in the microwave.
Yeah.
We should actually.
Tomorrow at Indian Village Park, I'm having a park cleanup. So if you want to come through, that's on Heron and 59 in the corner of Genesee. So you can stop by. It's at 10 o'clock in the morning. Come by and help us clean up, man. We do this every month. Next, we moving on to neighborhoods. We just cleaned up a neighborhood last month. So
Where?
it's on Martin. Is that Martin Luther King? Yeah, Martin Luther King and Clifford Street.
Okay.
Yeah, on the east side of Pontiac, right by Spring Lake Apartments.
And how often do you do cleanups again?
We do it once a month.
Once a month?
Yeah, once a month. Yeah, we cut elderly and disabled people grass for free. We take water to Flint every month. So if you know anybody, my number, I can get my number out. I don't mind. My number is 248-872-5099. You can hit me up, shoot me a text, and we can get active, even if you want to be a part. That number is 248-872-5099. So
One more again. If you're interested.
if you're interested, you can hit me up at 248-872-5099.
Where else? What other sites? And Facebook,
Native
people
Kings.
can find you?
Yeah, Facebook, Perry, Native Kings Earl, and Native
WFPH,
Kings
yes.
_ Perry. You can hit me up and we can get busy.
Alright.
Hello?
And they got Native Kings in the middle, and then Native Queens with the crown on top of it.
Do you design your own logos, or do you have...
Yeah, I can't really draw or design, but I have people that I tell my ideas to, and they come up with it for me,
Mhm.
or whatever like that. But they pretty much know, like my Uncle Ray Jones and my homegirl Ray Love, and then my other homegirl Amanda McCrae. She's a tattoo artist, so she's the one that really drew my first couple logos. So I appreciate that.
I want to know when I can get a dashiki. Is it daishiki?
Yeah, daishiki.
Daishiki.
Yeah, I got dashikis too. You can get one anytime you want to. Pull up, or I can deliver it to you. They 25, 2 for 40.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, because I want to get one for my sister.
Okay.
Because her birthday just passed, so I want to get one because I feel like I would look really cute in it.
Yeah, I got one. Me and a couple other people, we got some, so we like rocking them.
Cool. Well, we gotta wrap it up.
Okay.
But I want you to put all of your information out there so people can know where you're at, know how to contact you and whatever. If there's any events that are going on, you want to just throw them out there, any shout outs?
Yeah, for upcoming events, like we got open mic and stuff at my store or whatever like that, you can hit me up at 248-872-5099. Also other events like Water to Flint and park cleanups and cutting grass for elderly and disabled people, or if anything else that you want to put together, do something for community. My boy DTC, Daddy They Care, he got an upcoming event coming up at the Mill Dam for basically just kids, fathers, and women, and he has a message for them. But also my Facebook is Perry Native Kings Earl, and then my Instagram is Native Kings _P. So just hit me up, man. Let's get active.
Yes, yes. So if you're interested and want to hit him up, please do that. He's a great person, and I appreciate you coming out to the show today.
No problem.
Yeah,
no problem.
I'm
Thank
so
you.
happy, like I'm cheesing right now.
Yeah, I appreciate the love.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I hope to see you soon, and you can always come back on the show. You're always welcome to come back on the show.
Okay.
And yeah, just anytime.
All right, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate you.